Growing up in Zambia, I always wondered what made the difference between education in the US and back home. I assumed it was resources, maybe the curriculum, but honestly, we learned pretty much the same things. So what was different? The class size. In California, class sizes are capped at 30 students. Now take a guess at the class sizes in some public schools in Zambia. 100 plus students, one teacher, one classroom. This is the reality of education, not only in Zambia, but in different countries around the world.
When I started, I had at least a smaller number, 40, but this time around, it's one something in a class. Each and every day we receive new learners because of the free education. It's a challenge. Even marking, we have even reduced even the number of subjects that we are giving them.
Overcrowded classrooms come with many challenges: behavioral issues, class management, and reduced participation, to mention a few. But the biggest challenge is that it breaks the formative feedback loop. Teachers need formative feedback that helps them adjust their instruction to better support their learners. With over 100 students, capturing this feedback becomes an impossible task. Teachers lose their ability to know their students. So we kept asking, how do we give teachers back what they've lost?
We needed a solution that didn't have to wait for infrastructure or policy to catch up. One that keeps the learners engaged when equality and quality are at odds. One that could function within Zambians' constraints of limited access to internet and technology. And so the answer wasn't just technology, it had to be the right accessible technology.
After interviewing teachers and district officials, we clearly heard that they wanted a way to know if their students are learning. So we developed Dial In, a voice-first formative assessment platform.
So here's how it works. Let's take Mr. Banda, a 5th grade civic education teacher who just finished teaching a lesson on the Constitution. He wants to know how many of his students actually understood it. He opens Dial In, creates a task asking, "What is the Constitution in your own words?" He hits the publish button, and using interactive voice response technology, our system instantly makes that task accessible for students to call in and respond. Students respond in their own time by simply making a phone call from a basic phone. No smartphone required or no internet required. And using automatic speech recognition, each response is transcribed and run through a natural language processing model alongside a rubric Mr. Banda provides. Within hours, Mr. Banda gets it all back as actionable insights on a simple mobile dashboard, showing him a class-level summary of the learning gaps and the student performance on the task. Think of it as a tool that collects voice-based exit slips, but built for 100 plus students and aggregated into actionable data. Same intent, built for scale.
Our design philosophy is not to build an automated grader. It is a diagnostic layer between a student's voice and a teacher's decision-making. The teacher remains the instructional authority, and Dial In restores the formative feedback loop. With Dial In, one teacher impacted means 100 students receive better education. In Zambia alone, that's a potential to reach 2 million learners, and we hope that this solution can be replicated in different parts of the world facing this very challenge.
Teachers already know how to reach their students. They've just lost the ability to see them. Dial In gives them back that sight. Because every teacher needs to know if their students are learning, and every student deserves a quality education.